I really appreciate you all coming and being here and connecting to the inner work, right? The inner work that we're here to do as feminine leaders, as light workers, as healers, yogis, spiritual entrepreneurs, moms, whatever role we play. I know that you're here because you want to be of service to yourself, of course, and service to others. And so I'm just grateful that you're here to do that inner, deeper dive today under the energies of the full moon. It is Saturday, the full moon, and the full moon is in Virgo. And the Virgo, and I'll just talk about this briefly as you're just grounding, maybe looking into your body toward your pelvis, towards your seat. As I speak these words, the Virgo is the archetype of typically what people know, the virgin. And what's always been interesting as a Virgo myself in hearing that was, well, what does that mean? What is the virgin archetype? And the more I've stepped into my own power, the more I've stepped into my own being as a sovereign creator, I keep coming into these definitions of what the virgin actually means that I'm really resonating with. One is she's whole unto herself. The virgin is whole unto herself. So as you're closing your eyes, tuning into your body, where in your body do you feel whole unto yourself? Do you feel that way? Or do you have roadblocks or limiting beliefs that keep you out of the belief system that you're whole? And secondarily, that you're holy. So that virgin archetype has this purity to it, this innocence to it, this connection to spiritual essence that is that erotic innocence, untainted, pure. And that exists within each and every single one of us. It is the I am presence. It is the I am creator. It is the Sat Chit Ananda, the I am, the holiness and wholeness of creative force, source, energy. And as I say that, what part of us might go, I don't know if I really believe that, or maybe I'm holding on to some shame from the past, or maybe I feel guilty. Maybe I have some old vows and scripts and programs from religious views. And that's all okay. Just to recognize, do I feel whole and do I feel holy? And when we tap into the places that don't, it's that opportunity to really heal the aspects of us that do not feel in alignment with that energy. And to open up, be willing enough to heal those aspects of ourselves, to take self-responsibility. As a sovereign creator, you have responsibility to do this for yourself, to heal yourself, to forgive yourself, to love yourself, letting that be your living prayer of your existence to heal so that you can reclaim those parts, the virgin within yourself, or the Virgo, otherwise known as the priestess energy, the medicine woman energy, otherwise known as the wise sage energy, right? All these different energies of the divine feminine presence that lives within us. How can we today step into our divine feminine whole and holiness? And just let that land in your body. I was talking to one of my clients yesterday about embodiment, bringing our visions for ourselves into our bodies. That is manifesting in this form. The work is done here, right? With our own breath, with our own body, with our own energy, with our own prayer, with our own choice. We are the free will creators of choice. And if we don't feel like we're in choice, then we're running some of those shadow energies, and that's okay. Again, it's all good, right? That is the pathway of self-realization, self-actualization, self-work, self-compassion. So today, before we go into the breath work, just calling that prayer forth, calling your prayer for yourself forth. What am I willing to release under this Virgo full moon energy, which happens on Saturday? And what am I willing to step into? What is the higher version of service and gratitude for humanity, right? For ascension. And I always say being selfish in your own self-realization is one of the highest paths you can actually take, because the better you are, the better you can serve, right? The better you are, the better mother you are, the better you are, the better leader you are, et cetera, et cetera. And that ripples out. So be selfish in your self-awareness and self-love, letting somebody else in. Thank you, Jenny. We're just in a prayer, and you can catch that later. But it is being selfish in my self-service to enlightenment, to ascension, to that priestess energy, that divine feminine energy, that Virgo, that priestess, that sovereign creator. We are in that living prayer today. And so I really want you to take that living prayer into the breath work. Let your womb be the bowl where those desires, those seeds are planted, and let your breath almost be like this channel that's allowing you to move spirit through your body, up your spine, opening the chakras, and really liberating the current of energy so that you can express your desires and your needs. And then let that inhale bring it back down. It's like a circular energy, bringing it back down to embody it in your body and live it, like truly live it. That's that circulating energy that we want to cultivate. Okay. All right. So if there's any questions, of course, you can ask. I'm grateful again that you're here. For those of you who have not sat in a ceremony like this before, I know everybody except for maybe Lorraine, it's a 3-part breath. So just to go over it real briefly, so I get us out on time. It's a 3-part breath. It's a 2-part inhale, 1 part exhale. It's filling up the belly, then filling up the chest, and then exhaling all through the mouth. And so we'll practice that. It'll be 3 rounds of that breath, and then we'll go into a shavasana, and we can share at the end if we so feel free to do so, or chat in the chat box. So get yourselves comfy and have your intention based on that prayer that I offered under this full moon. Lay down, get comfortable. And again, if there's anything you need, just write it in the chat box, my dears. Good. And you can always listen to this recording later. So for the women who are listening to this recording later, if people reach out, just really holding you in this space as well. We're all energetically holding each other in this space of love, light, joy. I'll call in all the directions, guides, and angels, etc., and make it a really safe container. Okay. So let's start by drawing our attention inward to our bodies as we're lying down, making ourselves comfortable, and just following a nice rhythmic breath that just is a regular breath until you relax your body. You relax your shoulders, your eyes, your head, everything. And bring forth that intention. Where our intention goes, our energy flows. You've heard that phrase before. What is it that's in the way that is preventing us from feeling that wholeness, right? The virgin unto herself whole, and holiness, the purity within us, the light within us, the innocence within us that can never be touched or tainted. It is always there. It is your creative genius. It is your creative energy. It is yours to keep, hold, and love. It is creator, whole and holy. What's preventing you from that presence within yourself? And now we'll begin the practice, and then I'll call in the direction. So inhale to your belly, pressing your belly out. Inhale, chest. Exhale, release. Inhale, belly. Inhale, chest. Exhale, out. Belly, chest. Exhale. Belly, chest. Exhale. Belly, chest. Exhale. Continue with that mantra. Belly, chest, exhale. Beautiful. So approximately 7 minutes in this breath until we take our pause breath, in which we hold and suspend that breath. So just keep that going. Try to relax your mouth, especially in your jaw and places that you know you hold tension, typically. Allow your body to receive the breath, connecting with spiritual energy, which travels, that prana, that chi, life force, travels on the breath like a wave. And notice that your breath is given abundantly. It is whole and holy. It's indivisible, the breath. It's just what it is. And so that also carries with it the undefended love, the love that's boundless from the universe through you, as you. Let yourself on each exhale relax your body so that you can deepen your relationship to your higher self. And also as you relax, you're deepening your relationship to your subconscious, your inner child, the past. And the breath is a portal. It's a beautiful bridge between the past and the present and builds your connection to the future. Let's call in the directions and call in the medicine wheel, activating those codes. The Virgo codes, the priestess codes within you. Calling to Pachamama, the Earth Mother, we call for your strength, your support, and for safety, to know we are well and good in this space. We activate groundedness. The spirits of the west, to the waters. We call to Mama Kia. We call to the Virgo full moon. We call to our sovereignty, to our purity, and to our grace. Mama Kia. Higher self, to the guides and the angels that guide us every single day, watch over us, the guardians. We call to our individuated soul, our Atman, for the guidance we need to move into this path of liberation and unity consciousness. We breathe in this air. calling for the mental mind to change. We know we can change our minds, our beliefs, and our conditions through possibility thinking and positivity. We can also change our minds by understanding our ego, by learning our shadow, and opening up to be willing to release. To the center, what is above, what is below, asking for guidance from all of that rainbow bridge of light going to the unseen realms. We ask for permission to do this work, to cast a web of energetic light around this group and anyone who watches this replay for healing and safe containment and empowerment. Is cast. Doing a great job with the breath. By now you're probably feeling very tingly in your fingers, your head, your crown, or maybe even numb in your body. Just stay in your body, keep with the breath. We will take a deep exhale right now and empty all the breath out. Take a full inhale in and hold your breath. Suspend your breath in that silent energy of love, light, connecting to your awareness, connecting to that vibration and the high frequency of the heart, the sacred heart, and allowing that energy to penetrate all the cells. You'll be here for approximately 1 minute total. Here, busting through any fears. So fears come up, anxiety, asking for inner resource. Maybe you call in a guide. Inner trust, trusting your body knows exactly what she needs to do. Trusting yourself. And then exhale when you're ready. And just relax for a moment. Release tension. When the body is relaxed, it can heal itself quite naturally. That's the beauty of breath work. You are not only in control, but you're using a medicine that is natural. It's for your body. It's created by your body, with your body. Co-creation. Let that bliss move all over your body, just like a living embodiment of light. And then we'll go to the second round. So again, breathe into the belly, press the belly out, chest, exhale, belly, chest, exhale, belly, chest, exhale. Continue that mantra. Let yourself stay in a rhythm so that those two parts are distinct. It's not just a rolling inhale, although that is another breathwork pattern. There's nothing's wrong. Just try to do it this way for today if you can. Okay, 2-part inhale to create a depth to the breath. It's a bit more yang than yin, but it does create a deep relaxation as well. So it's still considered an oxygenating practice. Beautiful. So stepping a little bit deeper now. Inviting in the prayer to release any aspects of fear, shame, maybe specifically even sexual shame when we talk about innocence, trauma, and allowing ourselves to see the wounded parts and aspects of ourselves that might keep us small, playing in the fear realm because we don't trust others or we don't trust ourselves. But know that a lot of those experiences came about because you created them for yourself to learn. You are the co-creator, and you are always whole and holy. You are always there. And it may not feel that way sometimes. We might forget that we have that power. We might feel like we're a victim, like we've been perpetrated. We might feel like we need to close our voices, suppress ourselves. We might have fear that someone might do something to us, and that's all feeling really real. I've been in all of those places in my life. And the work is to continue to let go, that there's a deeper, wiser, aligned energy that's also working that we don't even understand in our human mind. So much of this is about surrender and forgiveness. Really being allowed to let go of all that tension that keeps our nervous system locked up in fight or flight. Can you let go? Can you, with each breath, surrender your body just ever so slightly more? Wani wachielo, wani wachielo, wani wachielo, pray for all life. Wani wachielo, wani wachielo, wani wachielo, I pray for all life. Wani wachielo, wani wachielo, wani wachielo, I pray for all life. Wani wachielo, wani wachielo, wani wachielo, I pray for more life. Wani wachielo, wani wachielo, wani wachielo, I pray for more life. Wani wachielo, wani wachielo, wani wachielo, pray for more life. Wani wachielo, wani wachielo, wani wachielo, pray for more life. Wani wachielo, wani wachielo, wani wachielo, I pray for more life. Uyay na pokari asiturima, ure la tiroki amanitura, shiraya no kari ambari ondea, irakano ke anituriania. Ay, ay, oh, ya kureya, tiro yashirandore kuraya. Wani wachielo, wani wachielo, wani wachielo, I pray for more life. Wani wachielo, wani wachielo, wani wachielo, I pray for more life. Wani wachielo, wani wachielo, wani wachielo, I pray for more I pray for more light. Ooh, ooh, Very beautiful. Keep up that good breath. You're almost here for that second round. Clearing out, purging, releasing, letting go. Go ahead and take a deep exhale out. Let go. And now invite in that deep inhale. Suspending the breath, maybe sipping in a little bit more air and dropping your shoulders, dropping any tension in the jaw, dropping tension in the eyes, and being with that silence, that lightness. Approximately a 1 minute hold. And remember who you are. Made in the image and likeness of Source. You cannot do things wrong. And you're not always going to be right. But if you can remain present and conscious of your choices, then you get to cultivate discernment. And that brings us into heart awareness, heart consciousness, unity consciousness. Beautiful, loves. Go ahead and exhale, release that breath. And please feel free to just take a few recovery breaths there. Thank you for your work. I'm going to call in the Reiki guides, Usui Sensei, Hayashi Sensei, Mrs. Takata Sensei, calling in all these energies to support the healing of your bodies, your minds, your emotions, your energy. This next round, tapping deeper into your heart. So make your Anahata chakra this beautiful place of unity, the dance of masculine and feminine. Let this be the energy that you tap into for yourself, first and foremost. Bring that holiness to yourself, that kindness and compassion. I'm going to move into some energy work, so I will be adding some music, recorded music for you. And let's start with the next round of breathing. Try to go deeper this time and wider with the breath. Your body's so much stronger than you believe. Just lighting some sage. It's my sister Courtney Amako. Just in these changes, give me faith and give me strength. Be in your bodies. Even if it feels numb or your hands are doing that tetany or you're shaking, you can always slow down if you need to. Let the body somatically release. With eyes of clarity, show me synchronicity. Help me be free. I'll let you steer me. I'm open, I am listening. Give me faith and give me strength. Help me just in these changes. Just in these changes. Trusting the change and the uncertainty. It's for your highest good. Help me just in these changes. Just in these changes. Are we believing that life is working for us, or is life working against us? Really tapping into our old beliefs that keep us out of our power, out of our desire, out of our needs, or out of expressing ourselves. This is really about expressing ourselves. If you need to use your voice, make sounds, you're in your home, you can do that.
Right before my eyes, I see the miracles, beauty indivisible in these changing times. Though it may be difficult, love will always guide. Give me strength and give me strength. Help me trust in these changes. Trust in these changes. Give me faith and give me strength. Help me trust in these changes. Trust in
How can you deepen your trust in yourself? Keep using your breath. Widen the space inside. Widen your womb space. How long are you going to hold on to the old traumas? Can we let them go a little bit, even if it's a little bit today, to move forward? Trust in these changes. Imagine wings going from your pelvis out in all directions. The wings on your back opening, grace and ease. Trust in these changes. Trust in these changes. I have faith and I have strength. Your future self coming in. The prayer of the priestess to align with her strong, fierce feminine. Let your mouth be open. And feel this connection between your yoni, the flower, your rose, and your throat. Also creative energy, vibration, opening. Softening. Yes.
Melting, all that's frozen. Letting go of the sorrow.
Inviting in your gifts, your confidence, your talents, your skills, and your passion so that you can serve. With no pressure, it's actually a dropping in and a softening into.
We are woman. We are bringers of life. We are vessels of
You are a vessel,
we are
right?
expressions of divine. Sister, hold my hand. You're stronger than you know. We are learning to love. We are learning how to grow. We hear your call. We are returning.
We're stronger than we know. We are like the rose, we are stronger than we know. What part of you emotionally doesn't feel that strength?
Ancient mother, moving through us.
Allowing Mother Mary, Mary Magdalene in to move through us. 1,000 roses, 1,000 voices.
Daughter, mother, and lover.
1,000 stars.
The power of our sacred memory. We are woman. We are bringers of life.
Let your body move. Maybe the body needs to move a little bit. Maybe your arms, your legs. Letting energy out to break up stagnancy. We are almost there. You're doing such a great job. deepen and lengthen the breath. Allow that whole channel from root to crown to start to open.
You're stronger than you know. We are opening to love. We are learning how to grow. We hear the call. We are returning, we remember. We are like the rose. We are stronger than we know.
Bringing in your strength.
We are like the rose. We are stronger than we know.
The rose, that symbol, it's got the thorns protecting the softness, the glory, the beauty. And those thorns of protection are not to hurt. They're to create that beautiful encasement to protect that flower, the divine knowing. And it might pierce you with its fierceness and its boundaries, but it's not going to kill you.
In the circle we are.
We want to create boundaries with love. Love.
In the circle we are strong. Sisters hold your hands. In the circle we remember. Sisters holding hands. In the circle we belong. Sisters holding hands. In the circle we are held. Sisters holding hands. In the
Creating that force field of energy through that alchemical breath that you're creating, the golden light, this chalice of energy, the violet flame of Saint Germain coming down into your field, protecting you in light.
We are like the rose, we are stronger than we know.
Keep that breath going, you're almost done.
We are like the rose, we are stronger than we know. We are like the rose.
And as you're deepening this breath, bring it all the way down to your feet, through the root chakra, through your sacral, through your power center, through the heart, through the voice, third eye, and out the crown. And then allow yourself to exhale all the way down into your feet. Empty out, take a deep inhale. Up the spine into the heart, pause that breath there, connecting to Great Spirit, Great Mother. Fully activating that rose frequency, compassion, kindness, being the living prayer, being the virgin, whole and holy unto herself, who doesn't need anything but the light of her own awareness to heal, to empower, and to serve. And so as you hold this breath, when you decide to release your breath, you will, but you can hold it really quite long. At this point in my practice, I think I can hold my breath for like two minutes or even 3 minutes, it feels like, at least sometimes. And you'll go into that space where you're just in the womb of the Great Mother, just in that kind of liminal space beyond time. And allowing yourself to float there. Inviting in wisdom, inviting in downloads, light codes, and connecting to that unified field of consciousness where all things are possible. And you get to be that unique blueprint, hologram of consciousness. So what are you here to serve? What are you here to create under this full moon? That is you, uniquely you. And when you're done with the breath and you release, you'll just be in a very normalized pattern of breathing that feels like the sleep rest pattern, not any conscious awareness, just in the floating. Your breath is automatic. They call that an autonomic system, meaning it just kind of breathes itself. You want to be there. Inviting in healing, integration, relaxation. I am the living prayer. Life is a living prayer. Life is a living prayer. I'm calling to all the star beings, to the cosmos, to all the other universes and solar systems and beings, for interplanetary diplomacy, for connection, for guidance, as our species, as our humanity ascends, as our star, our Pachamama, our earthly cosmic mother ascends in her own evolution. We ask to be connected to those beings of light that are helping to guide this process. And we ask for solutions beyond our limited human mind in this 3D realm. We ask to release our binds to the fear matrix and to rise into the light. We ask for that fifth dimensional quality of presence, of unity, of activation from our hearts. What solutions can we call in? What entrepreneurships, what businesses, what relationships? What can we call in and magnetize and bring forth through this body, through this particular body? What is my next step? Simply, what is my next step? And let this practice of breath, let this practice of prayer, this practice of embodiment, practice of connection, spirituality, connect me to my highest self for that next step. And through my breath, I devote and commit to those actions. My breath is that living prayer of commitment. And so we pray for that path to unfold in divine timing, in right action, and in right relationship today. We ask this in so much reverence and humility. Thank you, Great Spirit. Thank you, Great Spirit. I will invoke the gratitude for the directions in which I called in, starting first with Koichi in the center, what is above, what is below. You may roll to your side and just be in fetal position, really connecting to the birth of that new version of yourself as we get to do each time we practice. Saying thank you to the center. Thank you to the spirits of the East, to the beloved sun that shines no matter what. Our divine masculine presence, our container that holds it all, that brings the light. Taita Inti. Thank you to the air, to the north, to our breath. Wirakocha. Wirakocha. Thank you to the water waters, to our emotions, anything that came up during this practice. We give that over to grace, flow, and rhythm today. Mama Kia in the Virgo moon. Mama Kia. And finally, Pachamama. We're so grateful for this beautiful land, all the things, all the sentient beings, all the play and Leela, adventure and travel and beauty and incredibleness that is you. We thank you, Pachamama, the mother, the earth. Pachamama. Thank you to all these directions. Thank you and gratitude to all the Reiki energies and all the shamanic techniques, all the light language medicine, your own medicine, the breath is your medicine, your higher guides, higher spirits, all of mine, all those that come to this particular practice. Thank you so much. And just thank you to your hearts more than anything. Thank you to the hearts that connect you and give you that grace of love, that eternal space of beauty. And feel free in this moment to come up to a seat. If you'd like to share, you are so welcome to, and it's okay if you don't. And if you'd like to share, you could share in the chat box just a few notes. If you want to say anything, that is all welcome too. But again, you're in a very a space of healing and integration. Do not feel like you have to switch over to mental mind right now. Just a word or two would even be fine, or just staying in your heart. And if you need to,
I'm just going to say thank you. I literally feel like I've been through, I don't know, like 24 hours of some experience in 1 hour. I, I can't even describe how, I mean, I was crying before I woke up in an emotional state. And in that third round, it really switched. And I just want to share the two images that came up because you were talking about the roses, and I literally saw like my outer exterior covering of rose thorns.
wow.
And then I saw myself in just, I was in the center of the rose and all of the rose petals opened up and they were that like creamy blush white pink rose. And that was where, you know, for the last part of that second one. And all of my grandmothers were around the circle. And I'm still super emotional. And so thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you
I
to
love
the
you.
grandmothers. Thank you to the grandmothers. Thank you to the grandmothers. The first prayer that I sang was from the Sophia Code, and it was from White Buffalo Calf Woman, which is the Sky Grandmothers, which I'm sure you probably know because you're so into the Sophia Code too. And I always want to give reverence to that text and to the grandmothers, the Sky Grandmothers. Thank you, Sky Grandmothers. Our wise elders. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Kim, for sharing that. That was really beautiful. And your beautiful innocence and that white rose. And let us all keep that image of the white rose within us, that exquisite purity today. That's such the symbol of the Virgin, right? It's the goddess. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out at any time. And you know where to find me in the group, in the Priestess Within Sisterhood. And please share in there. You know, this is a community of women who are supporting each other, who are healers and on the healing path. If they're not healing or sharing their gifts in that way yet, they're on the path of healing, whatever that means for you. It's so different, everybody's journey. And I really want it to be a support center and a resource center and a place where we can come and receive tools and where each of us can offer, you know, resources and tools. It's not just about me teaching and offering tools, but really enlisting and eliciting those shares and vulnerabilities and tools from all of you, because you all have such great wisdom to share as well. So feel free to do that within the group, whatever it is, whether it's your own business that you're promoting, or it's questions that you have, or you're stuck in something. I know Janelle put a trauma bond image the other day. That was a really strong image, and I was so grateful that you had put that up in the group, because I'm sure it resonated with a lot of women. And so that's what I mean, like memes, whatever, like just share, to the best of your ability, whatever you need to share, that's what it's for. So I just wanted to say that, and be in gratitude today around our community and how we can support each other through our awakening. Okay. Much love. If you want the recording, I'll send it to the three of you, and I'll take a picture of who's in here as well. And then, just let me know if other women would want the recording. I send it to them individually now. Okay. All right, loves. Take care. Have a beautiful, beautiful moon on Saturday.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much.